Hi everyone, this is Mark and I'm here in Intramuros where I will be attending a workshop by Leica Camera Group Philippines where we will be exploring the many cool imaging features, many top-notch imaging features of the Huawei P9 and P9 Plus Android smartphones. So join us, let's go! Hi Kathy and Hannah, hello! There you go, punta na tayo sa workshop.
Manual. Leica is all manual. Focusing, ISO, and shutter speed, aperture is all manual. Many people will say, ba ang Leica manual, so ang bagal. But the truth, no, it is faster than any of your Nikons and Canon. Kasi pag naset mo na yung aperture, yung shutter, pitik ka lang ng pitik. Ito I did for a pharmaceutical company in Switzerland. The theme is drugs. There's a model, we used a model, we had to create something. I had to create a message where drugs, they were doing a study on drugs in Switzerland, a pharmaceutical company, and they hired me to do this shop in the Philippines. So we took this model, and if you look at it, she looks like a prostitute na supposedly catering to the people with money, but she's sitting on a latrine. So obviously her environment is not very, very good. I took this photo from a point of view of a, ano ba yung naninilip sa English? Yes. Never na-duplicate ko itong shot na to, kahit na anong time of day. So, yung photos you shoot today, it's gonna be difficult for you to duplicate the next day. That's why I'm saying kanina that there are no two photos that are alike. But that morning I went out and shot one photo, which the president at the time of Del Monte doubled my fee for this shot. There's some workers being brought in the morning to the field, and I was on top of another truck, and I did not expect that this truck was gonna go by me, but I was waiting for the sun to come up. So when the sun came up, tama-tama, the truck came. The people again were not overlapping. Allow you to use your bouquet. You bring it up and down to change the aperture from 22 to 0.95.
Hi, this is Mark and I'm with Sir Billy who just gave a very wonderful talk, a very inspiring talk earlier about the imaging prowess of the Leica camera. So I want to ask you, sir, what are some imaging features that you really like about the Huawei P9 and the P9 Plus?
Okay, I think one of the features that a Huawei user must concentrate on this camera is the bokeh, the ability of the camera to be able to shoot in wide aperture, which is the bokeh that it produces, but also not ignoring the fact that it has one of the best monochrome renditions that I've seen in any camera, and even the compact digital cameras now cannot equal the quality that this camera will produce in its monochrome aspect.
Thank you so much, sir. So I'm looking forward to trying that out later.
You should try that later because that's what the content is all about.
Alright, thank you so much, sir. God bless you.
Okay, so do we have questions so far? Yes, you can leave your bags. Everything is safe here.
Hi, so we've already started our photo walk here in Intramuros and we'll be taking lots of photos using the Huawei P9 and the P9 Plus in monochrome mode. So that's one of the strengths of this handset. Let's go! The contrast is good.
Ano, parang maalog. Shit! Galing.
Parang may rig ka dyan ah. Kaya nga eh, wala na, wala.
Maalog.
Okay, so we've wrapped up our photo walk. As you can see, pawisang-pawisan ako. And now we're going to choose 2 photos that we took using the Huawei P9 and hopefully magustuhan ng Huawei. Okay?
Maganda siya that personally, what you have in composition is texture. So you are missing the subject. There is no subject. The texture is there, the shapes are there, but there is no subject. But anyways, this is a nice photo. I would have, again, we talked about overlaying, overlapping kanina. Had you taken that girl that's doing the selfie in the back, even napaurong lang siya ng konti, or tinakpan mo siya, meaning you came from this angle para yung ulo niya tumakip dun sa dalawa, naiwan ngayon ito, naiwan siya at siya, backed up another foot so the hands would have been more prominent. That's one shot I would have done. Maybe the more dynamic shot would have been to focus on what she's selling and blur her face. Okay? That would have been a lot more interesting.
Birthday boy yan! Birthday boy! Birthday.
May kulang ito eh. Maganda siya pero may kulang. This one is interesting because you have a guy who's looking at another guy. This is a nice photo. I would have probably, if you were talking to him and asking him to pose, I would have posed him more towards the left. Okay, I like this photo. I told you about the light. It's a very nice photo. It just misses something. Sana kumuha ka ng bata or something or somebody. Yeah, a human being, a dog or something. No, but the lighting is good, but it becomes dead because there's no life to it. Okay? But the lighting is nice. This one, ewan ko to si Lone Ranger. I don't know if it's the guy. But anyways, this is a typical shot, nothing interesting. Okay? Of course, please do not feel bad when I say this because we're critiquing it, and I think we will improve from here. Okay. This one again is a nice architectural photo, but bitin. Bitin siya. Maybe ito, zinum ito. When siya, zinum kaya medyo kulang. I would have gone under this arc and give it more of a parang dynamic going up type of a shot. Ito sayang. Kung may tao to, panalo na to sa akin. Kung may tao to, this would have been my shot. In this case, it's pretty much complete. You have the foreground, and then you have the background, and you have the midground. Kulang lang ng buhay. Okay? This would have been photo for me. Again, this is the same thing, okay? Architecture, yes, it's good, but again, kulang ka ng tao. I would have gone closer, maybe. I would have gone closer para mawala ito, and I would have concentrated on the face. And then framed it with that round. Okay. Many people shoot a lot of indigent people. You know, people who are either poor, namamalimos, something. It's nice, that is good when you are doing documentary of a place. It doesn't say much. The lady's just drinking water. It doesn't say much. There are no passers-by. It's not telling me anything from a viewer's point of view. Also this one, I don't know if she's lost. Colors, remember I mentioned kanina, colors. Yes, she is in black and white, but then again, she disappears from the background. So kung nakaitim siya, totally, maybe that would have been a much better shot. I would have dropped the exposure on this one, diniliman ko pa ng konti, then her dress would have stood up. Maganda ito in terms of abstract. It's a very nice photo in terms of abstract. But then, again, there is no life in it. There's no story. Only the lines. Only the leading lines to that. I don't know if I like this guy. Nasa loob ba siya, pinalabas niya pa sa akin. It would have been nice. It's just a typical environmental portrait. Although the others are also environmental, but this guy, does he own the place or is he selling something? So those are the questions that come to me. Compared to the other girl na nagbebenta ng what's that, mga rosary ba yung binibenta? Alam mo kaagad na tindera siya. O binibenta niya yung wares niya. Okay, this one is an architectural shot. Again, I would have played more on the shadow and the light game. I would have taken this out. So because of those things, it became a regular shot. This one is pretty much the same shot as the other one, except again, not telling me anything. I would have probably shot her without this. I would have probably gone very close and just showed the texture of the wall. Okay, again, this one, sana nasa lighting siya, but then again, nasa loob siya, so the dark, he's becoming dark, wala siyang light, so hindi mo siya napupuna masyado. Kung ako yung kumuha nito, I would have picked this as a winner had I gone very close and concentrated on, I would have probably gone this close to shoot this. You should show the texture, because pag malayo siya, you don't know exactly what he's doing. But when it's this close, you know that he could be praying to that icon.
Alright, so what's my takeaway from Sir Billy's workshop? Well, first, you have to make use of light and shadow to your advantage when taking your photos. Second, make sure that your frame captures your subject completely and that there are no overlapping unnecessary elements in the photo. And finally, your photo has to have a story. Alright, thanks Huawei Philippines!